I'm Silentbracken, and this is episode 40 of my Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead Let's Play. I got completely messed up with all my episode counting and stuff, and completely lost track of what episode I was even on. So I had messed up this intro originally and said it was episode 38, and then I re-recorded a new intro for it and said it was episode 39. It's actually episode 40. So take note of that. Just take note of that. It is actually episode 40. I might say it's episode 39 or something during it at some point during the intro or the outro. Um, and in my next episode, I might say that it's episode 40 because I already recorded the next episode. I think I might have messed it up then as well. So, just keep that in mind while you're watching in case I say the wrong number. This is episode 40 though, so I don't want to re-edit the entire thing several times, like a third time or whatever to fix it. So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy the video. We're here to dig through this mansion. Second floor. Let's try to be a little faster now that I'm kind of behind because I lost track of what I was supposed to be doing. Vulcan, wooden training katana. It's cool. A late medieval Japanese helmet with a scowling face mask provides excellent protection to the entire head and face. Cool. An ornamental suit of Japanese armor. Nice. We're not taking that. Alright, ignore that. That's all garbage. We can get that anywhere else. We don't have to. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, oops. That's a opening into the pool below. Let's try to search, see what we can find that we can't just find anywhere else, That's kind of what we're looking for right now. Intricate cufflinks. Bronze medal. Diamond mirror casing. Silver locket. Copper ball. Baseball cap. Nothing. Candlestick, silver watch. Gold necklace. Cavalry saber. A dull, cheaply made replica of a sword associated with cavalry from the early modern period onwards. From the early modern period onwards. So like 1800s. Like four. A katana. Yeah, this is a garbage katana though. Another one. Ooh, Lamat revolver. Throwing knife. We'll take the throwing knife. Gold necklace, copper doll, sure. Silver earrings. Aachen necklace. A necklace made of fine gold chain with an Aachen cross symbol as a pendant. It is a symbol of the Kemetist faith, while the Coptic Church of Egypt inherited the Aachen as a form of the Christian cross, symbolizing eternal life through Christ. The source of its major use in modern times was through a new religious movement attempting to revive the ancient polytheistic beliefs from ancient Egypt, it means eternal life. American Buffalo Flame. Oh, nice. Cutlass, walking cane. Okay. Will that guy that wants the religious relic take that, or he'll stick? Does he only want like the generic ones? I don't know. Ignore the garbage. It's nothing special here. We're going. We gotta go faster. More efficiency. Faster speed. We really need to go down into the basement. That's where the stuff where that's where I think the stuff that we actually kind of care about is gonna be. Like, there's not going to be much in here that's really that important. Um, but we do want to check out the football armor. We do want to check out the basement. That's going to be important, I feel like. Like, the rest of the stuff is just random stuff to get from any house, kind of. So I'm not like, oh, that's not a room. That's not a room. That's just a down. That just takes you down to that dining room. I thought it was like a secret room you had to like break up into to get into. Because these do have like here we go. These do have like panic rooms, which is essentially like a little bunker basically. There should be a panic room or several panic rooms within this mansion here, which is like the main thing we're kind of looking for while we're here. Um, we'll have to keep an eye out for like things that look kind of weak that we might be able to like break into or something. Alright, nothing in there. It's here. Portland head light jigsaw puzzle. A jigsaw puzzle cardboard box containing 1,000 cardboard pieces that, when connected together properly, forms the beautiful front view of the Portland headlight main. Its picturesque setting overlooks the Atlantic. Its picturesque setting overlooking the Atlantic Ocean is outstanding. Interesting. Mm. Yeah, most of the stuff is just, I already said this like several times. Most of the stuff is just random junk that we don't have to worry about. It's all stuff you can find in like random houses and stuff, but what we're worried about is like finding those panic rooms and checking out what's in the basement. Let's put everything away. So I suppose we can go down and check the basement, which probably has zombies in it. Probably. Yeah, there's zombies in it. I expected that. Cavities. Orange. Yeah, stuff does last like, I don't know, twice as long if it's underground, I think. Let's move that body out of the doorway. In case we have to run through there and like close the door behind us to escape something. I've been killed before because I couldn't get through doorways. I had like bodies stuck in like that, so that's something I try to like avoid. Insecticide, that's good to have. That'll be useful. You can make insecticide grenades, which I've used against like ants and stuff before. All right. Yeah, we're gonna want a lot of this stuff here. All the sewing stuff is good to have. No, can't pick up the phone. It's this oil lamp. Interesting. I wish I knew how to find like actual kerosene so I could like think about using stuff like this, but I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen kerosene before. Like, really. a computer lab down here. That's kind of weird. Why do they just have like a random computer lab in the basement? Like, what are they doing? I don't know. Maybe they're the big nerd. Maybe they were just like a big nerd or something. I'm not saying that insultingly, just like making a statement, you know. Like I'm technically like a nerd and stuff, I guess. So like I don't think that's like a problem for me to say it, I guess. I don't know. Folding floor panel is good. Hacksaw, we'll take an extra hacksaw. We'll take these almonds or peanuts and stuff. Those are good. The cashews and fried seeds. All right. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, let's get down over here. What? That guy like teleported. You see that? Rolling papers, rolling tobacco. Survivor's note. Gee, I hope you're finding my notes in the supply drops. Use my binocs if they're still there, and check out the roof. Avoid the huge tower. I don't know what's inside, but the noises that come out of it can't seem anything good. Interesting. Mm-hmm. All right. Random paper, plastic bags. The mansion does have like special ferals as well, I believe. I don't know if they're still here or not, but there are like special ferals that live in like the mansions or whatever, or have a chance to appear in them or something. Priceline ski goggle. The ski goggle might grab. Open up some of these boxes here. 38 special casing. All right, well, they kind of got us in a predicament. Oops. Feral servant. Once a fancy servant of some rich family, this maniac walks around with a candlestick in hand, ready to snuff out your life. And there's sleek zombies in here. This is a BDSM room. That's absolutely what this is. Where's the, leave that. Nothing even in those crates. All right, let's go empty out our inventory and come back down here again. What's this? Oh, it's another sewing room, right? Yeah, I don't know how much of this sewing stuff we'll grab right now. A fencing gauntlet, a single suede glove with a sturdy cotton wrist, padded back and well-fitting fingers, and a hockey mask. If you want to roleplay a slasher, locking modifiers. Super glue will take. Let's get on out of here and go offload. Thirsty? Who's thirsty? Let's turn off the headlamp. Let's grapes, oranges, and what should we drink? Drink the mineral water, and we can drink take a drink of our Cabernet Sauvignon or whatever it's called. Take a drink of that out of our gallon jug. Let's drink this plain water as well. There we go. Our character's much happier now. They're a little buzzed. You know, I don't think I've ever had my character drink more than like a single unit of any kind of alcohol before, so I don't really know what it does. Like I don't know what it does if you just keep drinking it. Teapot. Hydrogen peroxide, flip crank, we'll take those. We'll take that yeast. I will be making some stuff to do brewing with eventually. Ooh. Alright, that was almost bad. Alright. Take the protein powder. Chardonnay. The royal jelly, and then marijuana. I believe jelly actually used to have like a bunch of crazy benefits, but then they like nerfed it, being basically useless or whatever. That's a tale as old as time with this game, though. It used to be great, and then they nerfed it till it was basically unusable. There's dozens of items where you could say that, I'm sure. There's some kerosene. Fantastic. I think, can you make baseball grenades in this? I think I'm first of all, I think I'm thinking of Fallout. To be honest, I don't think you can make baseball grenades in this. When I get my hands on the first two Fallout games, I will be making videos of those. They're on my list. They're on my list of games to mess around with. Once I get my hands on, I mean, you can just order them off Steam. They're not even that expensive. I just always forget. Once I have money for around to actually spend on a game, I always just forget about it for some reason. I don't know. It's usually because there's like something else that's like really popular at the time that I could try out or something, you know? More bread. Yeah, I'm allergic to corn actually, apparently. Um, I don't know how. I've eaten it my entire life. I've eaten corn and corn-based products my entire life. But like apparently I am allergic to it, but like mildly allergic to it. Which now that I'm getting older, I have started to notice that it kind of makes my stomach a bit upset. But when I was a kid, I didn't notice anything. I would just eat it all the time, and it didn't do anything to me. But I am allergic to corn, technically. I don't eat it, but you know, that sucks. That's a pretty bad thing to be allergic to, especially in the United States, modern era, especially in like the modern era United States. You know, that's a really unfortunate thing to be allergic to. Luckily, it's not deathly allergic. It's just yeah, I can eat it if I want, but I'm gonna have some stomach problems like the next day or something, or later that day. You know, it's kind of like being lactose intolerant. I'm like corn intolerant. Alcohol. Do we really need to be taking all this alcohol right now? The answer to that is no. Um, but I think we're going to take some of it at least anyway. Who's down here smoking in the wine room? That doesn't sound very smart. I don't think you should be smoking where you store like your alcohol at, or really anything else at, to be honest with you. Like, you shouldn't be smoking in a storage area. That's just like a bad tone. You're going to contaminate all your stored stuff with whatever you're smoking. Mm-hmm. Foil, take a foil. I don't really know if aluminum foil is particularly useful for anything, but we'll take it anyway. Why not? Bird food, onions, garlic bowl, some canned stuff. That's good. Shotgun holes. Generic shotgun holes, as if there aren't like dozens of different kinds of shotguns. Not paying attention. We'll be fine. I do need to pay better attention, but yeah, no. One of those things I keep telling myself, and then I don't do it. So that's why I suck at video games now. I used to be so much better at video games. Take it as well. Right? Making okay progress here. Heavy duty thread. Nice. Autobiography of a Mountain Man. Perfect. Eagle. Bunch of buttons and pins and stuff and zippers. Some good books. Bunch of thread and stuff. This is all fantastic stuff to get right now. And you know what? I'm gonna keep this Taylor's kit in our car since it'd be nice to have a spare one in our car in case we desperately need it for something. And we keep finding them, so it's like, yeah, might as well, yeah. And we'll unload these ones as well. Sheet of tempered glass. That might be worth taking. I don't know. Check it. Yeah. We'll grab that since we have to go out to empty our inventory anyway. I didn't find those panic rooms yet. Where are those at? But I'll have to make sure that I double check around the area for those because this should have some. I believe they're in every mansion, but maybe they're not. I don't know. Man, I love the Eastern Hammer so much. It's such a good weapon. Like, you've seen what it's done, man. You've seen what it's done. You've seen what it's doing to these zombies and stuff. Like, it's just obliterating them. Like, it's like not even close. Like, I'm one-shotting zombies, like, right, but just one-shotting them, like, real quick. It's not even that slow. It's not like a sledgehammer either, where it's like really slow and like takes a ton of stamina. Like, high power arrow rest, we'll take that fungicide. Look, you're like beats ring or something, just generators and machinery. You know what? Maybe it was those generators that were dropping the drive bells. Uh, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. What the check that. But this is way better to find places like this. It's way better to find places like this and just like loot all their stuff than it is to like, um, you know, disassemble a bunch of clothing. Because it's like I always grab some clothing stuff to like disassemble in case we need parts to repair something. Or if we just want to spend a bunch of time having our character disassemble something for like the focus, to increase your focus. But yeah, like it's far better just finding places with tons of sewing stuff already in it and just like looting those. Electric spin wheel, that's good. We don't have one of those yet. Kevlar sheets, those are good. And we got a ton of Kevlar sheets. Yeah, we got a ton of Kevlar sheets, especially from those like Kevlar zombies and stuff, Kevlar brutes and stuff that I like butchered or dissected and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I think maybe you should be able to do more with the Kevlar. Like I should be able to make like Kevlar armor for my vehicle and stuff, you know. But I don't think I can. Maybe I can, but I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, if I can and you know, then you should like tell me. But like, you know, I suppose I could just look it up as well, which I might do and I might not do. It just depends what I remember, you know. And I don't think I need several of these steel sewing owls. We already have a couple of them, I think. I don't think we need this many of them. I'm gonna be honest. All right, that's probably good enough for now. Let's stop search. Let's stop picking that stuff up. Keep searching this place for those rooms. All right. Well, there's not a panic room on the first floor, so we'd be able to see like a room that was blacked out still, and search the whole first floor. All right. So there could be one in the basement somewhere still. We haven't searched the whole basement yet. But I don't think there is. I'm thinking this place just doesn't have one, which is unusual. Because I could have sworn it was like pretty much guaranteed that the mansions would all have one, but I don't know. I guess it's not. We should probably grab a bunch of cardboard before we go to the refugee center. I am planning on trying to make our way over to the refugee center soon. Um, because we need to be able to start taking quests from those guys and doing stuff with them because, you know, it's kind of one of the major parts of the game, I think. Um, yeah. Sorry if you can hear people in the background. There's people over right now, so we got like family over and stuff right now, so if you can hear them in the background, I apologize, but I needed to record this video now. I don't think I'll have time to do it later. Pressure cooker. We already have a pressure cooker. Um, so we don't need to grab that one. I don't think that you can make like pressure cooker bombs in this. So, it's not really worth it for us to take more than one, I don't think. Fire extinguisher. I'll grab those ski goggles. Those might be worth having. Well, I don't think that we're gonna have to mine our way through anything just to find the panic room or safe room or whatever. So, like, we haven't found it. I don't think it's in here. Um, I'll check behind this thing. It's not there. Kind of didn't think it was. So, I guess we'll just go upstairs and double check the second floor after I offload our stuff, and then we'll figure it out from there. Also, I'll read these books real quick so I don't grab duplicates. I think the autobiography of the Mountain Man is a survival book, but the rest of them are like are sewing or cooking books, or tailoring/cooking books. There's some stuff up over here we haven't searched yet, I suppose. Right, and the armor. So this sure we'll grab that. Stimulants, antigen, dental floss, cotton balls, ibuprofen. You can disassemble these like tampons and like menstrual pads and stuff for like cotton balls and like stuff like that. So that's an option if you are finding those but not finding cotton balls for whatever reason. You need like specifically something like that. You can if you find those instead, you can sample for it. Okay, cool. So yeah, I don't think this one has a panic room. I think we would have found it by now. I don't think it's in here, which is unfortunate because those are the rooms that usually have like good loot in them, like like stashes of guns and ammunition generally. But like we didn't find anything like that, so I don't know, man. I don't think it's here. Man, I'm tired. Mhm. Yeah, we could take that beer, I guess. Hmm. Man, too bad you can't make like a like a launcher to like fire pool balls or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Fire pool balls. Yeah, that'd be cool. I highly doubt they'll add anything like that though. The scabbard. We'll take the scabbard. A broadsword, a dull, cheaply made replica of an early modern sword. Saw use in the 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries, called broad to contrast with the slimmer rapiers. It's just a sword. A chainmail halberd, a fully customized outfit covering torso and arms, combined with an akaton or other padded layer for optimal protection. We'll take that. A great helmet. A medieval helmet provides excellent protection to the entire head at the cost of great encumbrance. We're not worth it. I'll take the chainmail. Just cuz. Maybe we can give it to like a follower or something. Might might be worth it. Alright, well, I think that's the whole place searched. I think we pretty much searched everything of like value here. So that's pretty cool. Like of real value at least. with exception to like stuff in the bathrooms. We didn't search through all the bathrooms all the way, but these bathrooms aren't going to spawn anything unique that like won't spawn in a normal house's bathroom anyway, so it's not worthwhile messing around with that. This was kind of a mid mansion, honestly, but it wasn't terrible. It was just kind of eh. All right, everyone. This is the end of episode 39. Um, this is it's been quite a few episodes now. Feel like I should maybe do something special at some point. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about what I can maybe do. I might do something, or I might forget about it. I don't know. My memory isn't very good. I have a bunch of stuff I'm trying to do right now, so I'm kind of busy. But I am thinking of doing like some one-off videos as well. They're just like where I find like some really short games and just do like just like play through them real quick and like have single episodes. Um, I have been looking around on itch.io a little bit. I found a game called like Xenologist, which I think might make like a all right one shot like video that I just do real quick. I think it'd be good. I'm not sure if I have to like ask the game creator permission to make a YouTube video about it or not, but maybe I'll ask anyway. You know, we'll see what happens. Um, but yeah. Uh, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then like and subscribe. Um, I'm still figuring stuff out, changing stuff around, trying to get to where I want it to be. It's a learning experience. My brain is kind of full of stuff right now. I'm learning a lot of things recently. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Um, turn on the bell notification icon if you're subscribed and you want to be notified of future uploads. Um, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good day.